Alrighty, so I'll make this. I attempted it a little bit a while ago, but I left my mic muted. Luckily, I know a lot of what I want to say now, so this will be a lot shorter. Try to make it so you can like just watch it really quickly. So, just basics of lanes. Lanes go from end to end. So just pretend there's a pole from your sternum to the end of my reticle. Lanes usually go to wall. So I'm gonna kind of just show you what they are. Let me go switch to Widow really quick. It's easier to see as Widow because she leaves like a small like trail, like white line. So if you pay attention really closely, attention to the white line, that's where the lane is at. So this first one right off the gate is right here. So watch that trail. So that's where that the end of that white line is, that lane. There's another one right here. It usually goes from like right at the end of here. So there's another one. You can count this as one. And these you can count as, remember to look at the white lines, so these you can also count as lanes. Smaller minor lanes, but usually the big ones for Widow are these right here. The biggest one is this right here. You see a lot of Widows. That's a lane. That's a lane. That's a lane. So that one goes all the way down, of course. So all the way. So that's a big old lane. That one right there. So you'll see a lot of Widows do that. And then next ones is popular ones is this one. So this is an entire lane from all the way down here to there. And then this one's one. That one's another one. So you're usually just, people call them sight lines. Don't really agree with that term because, I mean, you can be in my sight line here, but this is not a lane. It's like 2 feet, right? You could be in my sight lines here. Technically, lanes are in sight lines, but they're not always. Sight lines aren't always lanes. So anyway, there's another one right here. Sort of, you can sort of see that one. This one counts. Another big one right here is this one. So this one counts as well. And so does this one. And of course you have that one. So by this time you should be kind of getting the grasp of what they kind of are. So this is another one right here. Of course, a lot of defensive Widows. That's one. That's another one. You can get it here. That's kind of one. And of course back here, it goes from all the way here, all the way over there. So that's a lane. That's another one. And of course, and so on. So you should be getting the point by now. If not, always just feel free to ask and I'll answer those questions. So what do we do with these lanes? You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't understand. That's kind of the question I've been getting. Like, I don't understand, why am I learning this? So the biggest one is, you'll see, pretend I'm a Reinhardt. Just take some time to switch around. So pretend I'm a Reinhardt. There's a Widow right here. So if I can shoot up there, she can shoot me. So most of the time Ryan will be right here. Big old shield. And Widow will just be going to town on it. And you're just standing there just giving her that. And she's just waiting for your shield to break. So even if you do move, now you're not where you're supposed to be. So this lane is what I would call attempting to be open. She wants to open up this giant area for her team. Right now you're blocking it, and she wants to open up this area so they can get through. So one of two things can happen. You can boom, shoot the Widow down, not a problem. Alright, I get to keep my lane. Or you can let her open it. Now remember, notice how I said let her open it. You're not giving this to her. She's not making you give this. You are letting her have this and adjusting your position to counter the enemy. You're not gonna move back 5 feet because that literally does nothing. So you can come back here, and now you have a couple more lanes. One, there's another one here. One if the enemy team decides to go over there. But that's basically it. You're gonna be countering the enemy. You're never gonna want to react to them, make them react to you. So that's kind of what you want. So, and then I'll explain as more questions come up, but this is just basic. So here's a giant lane. Here's a giant lane. Here's another one. Lane from like way down here to there. So, and I'll add some more questions about it, but that's basically the gist of it.